What we have here is a saltwater distiller. So you can see what's going to happen there is right here. Okay, there you can see the whole thing. That is a saltwater distiller, not on a boat, so no big deal, right? But it's too dark to demonstrate this, but the light is going to hit right there and start some boiling going. Get some steam up into here, up down into the bottom there, and that steam will collect in this jar, and hopefully what's going to happen is this sponge is going to get wet. So being out on the ocean, something like this would be very handy to take some salt water, put the salt water in, and have it come into this jar distilled. Now, the option would be is if you had a Peltier distiller right here, so you would have the cold element in the inside and the hot element on the outside. And you would be charging it with a solar charger. So and that way you could collect 100% of the moisture that came from boiling this water in the salt water in this canister here. I haven't demonstrated it because it's not bright enough. Sun's already went down, so it's not going to be any demonstration. But I know it'll work because I've seen Frenzo lenses work with these types of setups to get some water boiling. But what good does it do? You could boil it, kill all the germs. I'd probably drink it's going to taste like caca, but if you distill it, it's not going to have any of the minerals in it, so it's going to be more tasteless. Not going to be as good, but it won't taste like caca. So, and salt water, you can't drink that when you're dehydrated out in the middle of the ocean. So you just cannot drink it. It'll kill you. But if you use this setup, and you use this to well, I'm sure this is going to work because I'll go ahead and I'm going to try this experiment out tomorrow. But can't do it right now. But I'm saying that I believe that by the time I'm done messing around tomorrow, that I'll have water in this jar. It'll be distilled and drinkable, and it's just going to be fresh water, not salt water. And I do believe salt water is going to boil even better than fresh water. So that's what I think is going to happen tomorrow. Even with this, not so high quality reflector, parabolic reflector, and this one's just less dangerous. Because it's not so darn shiny, and it does get really hot, but it takes a while to build up that heat and get that water, and it does make the water pretty warm. but I couldn't even boil eggs with it. So, but I think I'm gonna have a different story here when I hit that focal point, on this steel wall. And that's stainless steel wall. So that's going to be the type to use. And so we'll just take a clip of that tomorrow and see how that works. But I think it's going to work. I think it's going to distill into that jar, and there'll be enough moisture there to actually save your life. You might even be able to make a cup of tea.